guys, happy Sunday with Satan. So today we will be doing something with Satan, of course. Joking, totally joking. Monthly reminder PSA that I am not a babysitter. Thank you very much. Right, so today we have a very amazing little ritual. Well, I mean, it's not little by any means. It's a Rite of Necromancy, so let's just get to it. By the way, still reading the book, House of Darkness, House of Light. Wow. I mean, wow. You guys seriously have to get it. It is incredible. It's scary. It's scary. Anyways. Alright, now, the art of necromancy, as it is commonly presented in grimoires, suffers from the same weakness as exorcism, being that it is full of Christian material that may not work ideologically for a witch. My dyslexia is bad. So yeah, it doesn't always work great for the witches because it's so heavily influenced with Christian baggage. And it's stupid. So, now secret names for the god Jehovah do not fit terribly well within the cosmological framework we have developed here. So, in this necromantic working, he says here, I have attempted to bring the best of the grimoire tradition into a witchcraft context. It's still in the realm and the basis of traditional witchcraft. So we do have room to actually improve this. Alright, so the first and very important step is to prepare yourself adequately. Some witches are natural necromancers who just develop a relationship with the dead and death powers just by nature. Yeah, that's me. Being a medium, I mean, hello. So such necromantic witches may not require too much preparation to control the world of the dead, but it is nonetheless helpful to know how. So the witch must align their mind with the unseen by meditating, and refraining from drinking or consuming anything warm for that day. Oh man, there goes my coffee. I'll just pop it in the refrigerator. Now, doing the operation in a location such as a cemetery or a crossroads, dog hair, is also another time-honored practice, but failing this one must gather together objects that carry this power, such as bones, ashes, grave dirt, or body parts of people or animals. Don't do that. Don't go and get yourself in trouble. Just, do it, with what you have. Please, don't get in trouble. So, now, the witch will always require something sharp for the purposes of letting blood, and a sermon timer-style hourglass. I have 3 or 4, actually. Alright, so, now, preferably one that is set to run for about 20 minutes. I do. I have a 20-minute one, and I have a 60-minute one plus, 2 minutes. So, 1 hour and 2 minutes. Now, a triangle of art is also needed, but this may simply be drawn on the ground with chalk if necessary. Some black candles, incense, and any relics of the deceased will also be needed. The witch will draw a circle on the floor, and the triangle will be placed in the northern quarter, which is pointing away from the circle in the spirit of strict minimalism. This operation is possible with chalk, hourglass, scalpel, candles, incense, and charcoal, and some kind of magical weapon, wand, staff, dagger. Not weapon, but a magical item. Alright, now number 1. Place 2 black candles in the northern quarter inside the circle with some matches and your prepared incense. We have a recipe below for the prepared incense. Copal. The dead love copal. 2. Place your censer inside the triangle with charcoal prepared for incense, along with any relics of the deceased, and a picture if possible. Now 3. Surround the circle with items of death, if they are available. Now 4. Light the candle in the incense charcoal. 5. Call your familiar spirits to aid you and strengthen your circle and hold that space. So in this context, we're kind of creating a circle and we're kind of not. 6. Call upon the force that presides over the dead. The original rites call upon Hecate or Hecate, with a poetic incantation followed by an ad-lib request for the deity's help in successfully completing the operation. Hecate and Hecate will help you immensely. Now, it will help immensely if the underworldian deity you call is one you offer to at least semi-regularly. So yes, it would definitely be Hecate for me. 7. Place fresh incense on the charcoal. 8. Blow out the candles and call upon the spirit of the deceased. Okay, here we go. As you do so, try to feel the ground dropping away under you, as though the very ground beneath you was suddenly an abyss, and you yourself were sinking partially into the underworld to draw this shade back up with you. Oh my god. This is in my book to you guys. When me and my best friend, Ashley, and her, somebody else, another friend of ours, we'll call him another friend of ours, an ex-friend of ours, we went down to the Salem Cemetery, and we all felt like we had the board with us, and we held hands, and we obviously did something right, because we had that sinking feeling about going into, like, it was like we sunk into the ground forever, and it seemed like it went 30 minutes, but it was like 2 seconds. We didn't know what it was, what had happened, and now I totally, completely understand what had happened. We were making a descent into the underworld to bring back a shade, and what did we bring back? That night, I brought back 200 different types of spirits with me. All here, and I don't think any of them left. Now, this is the symbolism behind the blowing out and the relighting of the candles. Now, only say the words when you can already feel the brooding presence of the deceased in the shadows that churn beneath you, and you are already reaching out your hand to draw them up with you. It's powerful. It really is. This is very powerful, so be careful. Be careful. It will mess with your mind, so just be careful. I don't know what any of this means, so I will blog it for you guys, or if you guys want, there are the words, and they're not really, I'll blog this for you guys. Now, Koprzana Ofina Alta Nesra Furau Menu, I name blank the dead which I seek, thou art dead that I seek. Spirit of blank deceased, you may now approach this gate and answer truly to my calling. Barreled, Balbin, Gab, Gabor, Agaba, arise, I charge and call thee. So now, number 9, make an X with your sorceress weapon, calling the person's name. When there is a feeling or a sight of manifestation in the smoke, say to it. Ale fortison forticio alinsen roa, which seems to say the deceased that you offer them breath and fortitude. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah, the fortison and forticio. This refers to your willingness to supply some of your own life force to the shade for its manifestation. Hence the hourglass that times this interaction, because it will drain you. You will get completely drained if you don't know what you're doing. 10. Turn over the hourglass, and when and if you feel ready, relight the candles so as to better see or make notes. The symbolism of this drawing, the dead up into the light of the world above. 11. Do your business with the deceased for as long as the sand in the hourglass runs. That's why you have to have you got to time yourself, because you can just get stuck. 12. When the sand runs out, say, go, departed shades by Groma Epic Seak, Satoni Degoni, Pergon, Geliginon, Zogogen, Fertizon, I license thee to depart upon thy proper place, and be there peace between us evermore. So I do not know what those frickin' words mean. I've never had to have those kinds of words to communicate with the dead, or have them actually, stir them up and bring them up. Now the incense should be composed of oil, red wine, wormwood, gum mastic, storix, a pinch of the deceased grave dirt, and the operator's blood. Now the blood and its freshness are important, so open the wound and bleed into the incense at the last moment before opening the ritual. Prick of the finger, little tiny bit. Make sure you have sterilized everything. Always take safety precautions. Always. Now, in this way, necromancers, especially those who have a talent for such things, achieve very strong manifestation and communications. However, one should be careful to realign with life powers, literally. You have to. After such operations, through eating and drinking and warming oneself and perhaps sexual intercourse. So you do have to really align yourself back with I don't know what that is flying around. It's been flying around forever. Get away. So yeah, you really do. You really have to make sure that you ground, you eat, you do everything that you can possibly. That you can possibly do everything that you can so you do not get just stuck in that state, and then you are surrounded by this, what I call the death cloud. And it's a really scary thing. So I mean, this is I mean, I love this. This is so simple. It's a rite of necromancy, so it's very simple for everybody to, go through and just, try to communicate. And it is a little bit dangerous because it does focus on the mind, so just be careful. So, but alright guys, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna bomb this bedroom, so I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you all very much. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay cool. It's like freaking, I don't know, 100 degrees outside. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little rite. I don't know what this little thing is doing, but it's going to die. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for all your comments. I love them. And just be safe and stay healthy for me, because I don't want you guys to go anywhere on me. So I love you guys with all my heart, all the way from Venus, all the way back down. There we go. Finally got it. Alright, I love you guys, and everybody have a good Sunday with Satan.